Good evening and welcome to Abington Avon High School, bringing you tonight's boys basketball contest between the home team for tonight, which is of course your Abington Avon A-Town Tornadoes facing off against the Wethersfield Flying Geese. As we'll get some starts with you here in a minute, the Tornadoes will start with the ball here. Working it around up top, number 3 has it for the Tornadoes. That's Justin Keener. Gets it over to the left wing. Nice pass fake back over to the right side for Keener. Driving side here, nice feed underneath, and the two-pointer up and good. That's number 20, Lucas Andrews, down there for the Tornadoes, getting the big 2 points on the board early after the nice feed from up top. The Geese have the ball now. Looking to get it inside. Kind of a two-post player high at the free throw line set. That one's going to be tipped, and they're going to say that's off the Geese. That was number 5 for the Tornadoes. Jacob Hall getting a hand on it. Dre Anderson brings the ball up for the Tornadoes. Pass back to Anderson. Drives middle, kick outside. Three-pointer on the way. A little long on that one, but there for the cleanup. Almost got the put back up and good, but the rebound is secured on the Geese side by number 3, Irvin Landwer. Quick three on the way on the other end. No good. A-Town, nice hands down there, able to secure the pass, and the mid-range jump shot is good. Lucas Andrews with another two-pointer. He's got 4 points already in this contest. Shot on the way from the Geese is no good. Rebound secured. Nice throw ahead, but a nice read there, and he's going to get called for the travel. That's number 3 on the Geese side, Irvin Landwer. Just couldn't get his feet set after picking off the pass. It was a nice play to intercept that one. Just, like I said, just couldn't slow down. Inbounds play will be tipped out of bounds and remain here with the Geese. For nothing is your score. Inbound comes outside. Back inside now. Layup on the way. Rolls around and good. That was number 3, Justin Keener. And the A-Town Tornadoes JV team off to an early lead here, up 6-0. Geese really haven't got a good look at the basket yet. They're playing some great defense. Pass comes into the corner. Back up top, pump fakes the 3, step back on the way, off the back iron, but the offensive rebound is secured. Back out, another 3 on the way. That one's a little bit long for DeClerc, but the offensive rebound secured and 2-pointers up and good. So the Geese get a field goal there. Cut the lead down to 4 here early on. 4:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Pass now down low. Power dribble inside. Back outside for 3 on the way. Rims in and out. Fought for underneath the basket, but the Geese will control it. Quick pass up to the court, into the corner. Nice roll there, but he's met inside. Almost lost control of it, but was able to hang on. It's the right idea on the pass there, just couldn't continue his roll. DeClerc has it in the corner. He's going to throw it into the hands of Stromson. He's going to take it up the court, and we'll get the blocking foul called there. And Aiden Stromson, number 44 for the Tornadoes, will take a trip to the line. The Tornadoes' first trip to the free throw line here tonight. First attempt on its way. Hard off the back iron. A couple subs coming into the game. For the Tornadoes, it'll be Alex Fouch. And for the Geese, it'll be number 12, Jonathan Torres. And number 20, Drew Hornback. Second free throw is no good. Hornback with the rebound. passes it up, looking to slow it down here. Looking to set up the offense back into the hands of Hornbeck, who gets it over for Landwehr. Landwehr hands off back to Hornbeck. Keene has it up top. He's harassed up there, is able to get it into the corner. Back up to the left wing. Maybe thought about the three there, decides to pull it down back into the hands of Keene. Who's looking to isolate, drive in, jump pass to the middle. Layup is no good. Rebound secured down low by the Tornadoes. Another stop for the Tornadoes. They're looking on the break. Nice head fake there. Bounce pass into the corner. A three-pointer on the way. Won't go. Rebound secured. Almost throw it away, but the Geese have control of it, and here comes Keene. Keene with a nice chest pass into the corner. Fakes a three, drive inside, floater, and he'll get fouled. So Kellen Keene will take a trip to the line for the Flying Geese, as he's looking to trim the lead here. 2:43 remaining in the first quarter. Keene takes a couple dribbles. First free throw will rattle in and out. Second free throw on its way from Keene, and that one is good. So Keene is able to cut the lead down to 3. Tornadoes looking good early on. They've been able to get the ball inside really well. A lot of good entry passes from them. Fake a pass to make a pass. They've been doing that really well. Kind of slowing the pace down now. Working the ball around the outside. Great ball movement. And just as I say that one thrown over the head, and that'll be a backcourt violation. Turnover from the Tornadoes. Ball back into the hands of the Geese. Inbound will come into Kellen Keene on the Wethersfield side. Over into the hands of Jonathan Torres. Dribble handoff to Hornbeck. Into the corner for Torres. Back up top for Landwehr. Again, both teams just being real patient early on. Looking for their shot. Here comes Keene. He's pretty shifty, you can tell here early on. Hard to stay in front of him. A lot of good head fakes, and he'll shoot the three on the way. No good. Rebound secured by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes get the ball into the corner. Jump pass down low. Pass fake back to the outside. Three-pointer on the way. It'll roll in and out for Keener, and they're going to call a jump ball there on the offensive rebound attempt. Jump ball will start for the Geese. So they'll get possession here, trailing 6-3. 1:24 remaining here in the first quarter. Keene has it for the Geese. He's able to get into the hands of Hornbeck, who gets it over for Jacobson. Torres has a little bit of trouble handling that pass. Nice feed there, just wasn't quite ready for it with Landwehr on the cut. And they're going to call a foul there. That was a great cut from Landwehr, just sliding down towards that right block. Pass met him right in the hands, just couldn't control it. Substitutions here for the Geese as number 30 will check in. That's Cameron Forsyth. De Klerk will take a seat on the bench on the Wethersfield side. Handoff comes over for Keene behind the back. He has a defender all over him. Jacob Hall playing great defense up top there, as they're able to get the ball into the corner over for Hornbeck, who makes a nice fake pass, shoots the pull-up three, no good. Rebounded by Hall. 39 seconds remaining. That pass is going to be tipped up and out of bounds. Clock will stop. A-Town will be forced to inbound here. Inbound comes over to Hall, who gets it into the hands of Colby Hightower. Hightower, a nice skip pass there over into the corner for Keener. Back into the hands of Hightower. Now working it into the left corner. Again, no need to rush here. Only 20 seconds remaining. Looking for one shot here. Don't want to give the ball back to Wethersfield. But 3 on the way. It's no good. Keene's able to chase the rebound down. He's met by a few A-Town defenders who were able to tip it. And it'll stay with the Geese. So 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Geese looking to capitalize here with a little bit of time remaining. Looking to cut the lead down. King gets it over into the hands of Jacobson. Drives in, 1 second remaining. Shot on the way is no good. So that's how the first corner wins. 6-3 in favor of the home team, A-Town Tornadoes. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you in a second. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Back here at A-Town for the JV contest, where the Tornadoes, hanging on to a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter, will bring us promptly into the second quarter. A-Town will start with the ball. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Quick 3 off the inbound for the Tornadoes extends their lead out to 6. First 3 we've seen them knock down here tonight, I believe. The Geese now working the ball around. Really haven't been able to get too many good looks, as I mentioned earlier. This A-Town's team playing great defense inside and out on the perimeter. And just like that, I mean, you get the ball inside and you're met by 3 defenders, and one of them takes it away. That's Jacob Hall, who looks to push the pace into the corner. Nice skip pass there. 3 on the way from Keener is no good. Rebound secured on the other end by Jacobson, who's now looking to go the other way. Pass fake, gets it over to Torres. King, deep 3 on the way. Rattles in and out. Rebound secured by Jacob Hall. Hall now into the corner. Pump fake, working it around. Everybody on the A-Town side touched the ball there in that possession, and it results in a bucket inside. Again, they've been doing a great job working the ball around here. Like I said, that ball started in the right corner, touched 4 players, worked all the way back over to the left corner, eventually got it inside and got the 2-pointer up and good. Quick 3 on the way on the Geese side is good for Keegan Jacobson, who answers the quick 5-0 run by the Tornadoes with a 3-pointer of his own. Brings us to 11-6 here. 5:17 remaining in the first half of play. Outside, thought about the 3, did Keener. And pull-up jump shot is good there. So A-Town looking to go on a bit of a run here as they come out in the second quarter firing on all cylinders. They've already got more points now than they did in the first quarter. Torres has it in the corner. He's able to bounce it inside, kick back outside, and Keene has it, looking to set up the offense. Tried to spot Jacobson down low, but it just went right through his hands and into the hands of the Tornadoes. Quick 3 on the way from Anderson. Will hit high off the back iron. Rebounded by Hall. Gets it out to Keener. Nice pass down low. Power dribble. Thought he might have got fouled there. He did not, though. Jacobson looking to push the pace now. A nice slow step there to the rim, and a charge will be called. A little bit out of control there on Jacobson's end, and Anderson was down there to draw the charge. Nice heads-up play from Anderson. So we'll have a group of Geese check in now. It'll be number 10, Devon Horry, number 3. Koyan DeClerc. And I believe, or excuse me, number 3, Irvin Landwehr, and number 2, Koyan DeClerc. Ball comes into the corner, back up top to the high key. One dribble pull-up jump shot on the way, rolls off the rim. And again, this offensive rebounding on the A-Town side has provided them with a lot of second chance opportunities. And they've been able to capitalize on them for the most part. We see Stromson get the board and the foul there. So he'll take a trip to the line. Looking to extend this Tornadoes lead. First shot on the way is up and good. Extends the lead 14-6. 3:52 remaining in the second quarter, I should say. First half, second quarter. And the second free throw is good. A couple nice looking free throws there from Stromson. Keene walks the ball up the court for Wethersfield. Over to the right wing, and that pass is stolen away by Anderson. Nice hands there, able to read the eyes and just got a hand on it in the steal. Pull-up jump shot, hits the front of the rim, no good. It'll be slapped out of bounds down low. I think that was Garen Mason, number 33. Down there, slapping it out of bounds. Quick three on the way for Wethersfield is no good, and rebound secured by Anderson. Back up top for Anderson, who drives in. Bounce pass into the corner for Andrews. Three on the way, no good. Looking to push the pace here is Wethersfield. Pull-up jump shots, no good. Rebounded by the Tornadoes. Andrews has it. Over for Fouch, that is. And the jump shot is good on the way. That was Garen Mason. Was able to bank that one home from around the free throw line. Dribble drive, and they're going to call a carrying violation there on Devon Horry. So A-Town now with an 11-point lead here. Again, they've been playing really well the entire game, forcing a lot of turnovers, getting out in transition, and again, their half-court offense, just being able to work the ball around, get these defenders moving has been working really well for them. Here's Anderson on the drive, bounce pass into the corner. That three-pointer is good. That's Alex Fouch down there knocking down the corner three, gets the Tornadoes up to 20 here with only 2 minutes to go in the first half. Deep, quick three on the way is no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Long outlet pass up for Fouch, who's able to secure it, but just barely. Couldn't quite get a hand on it to go towards the rim. Back to Anderson, gets it over to the left wing. Andrews has it over there. Fouch, another corner three on the way, and it's good. Alex Fouch knocks it down, back-to-back threes, and the A-Town Tornadoes are starting to extend their lead, starting to blow this one open here. Wethersfield Flying Geese looking for an answer here. Got to get some points on the board and put it into this run. Ball down low for Landwehr, back up top. Pass fake drive in, back out for Landwehr. Tried to get it inside, but nice hands up top there to be able to deflect it away into the hands of DeClerc. Back down low, and they're going to call a reach-in foul. That foul will go on number 40, Dervin Haas-Durth on the Tornadoes side. Couple more substitutions coming in here as the Geese will have it underneath the basket. Box offensive set. He's able to get it quick inside. Post hook on the way, and it'll be a foul. That was Jacobson with the shot there, and he'll take a trip to the line again. trying to get some points on the board here in the second quarter. First free throw up on the way for Jacobson is no good. Again, it's been a long and scoreful run, if that's even a word, for the Tornadoes. They've blown this thing open here in the second quarter. They lead 23-6 with just over a minute to remain. Second free throw is up and good. So puts a stop to the run in a sense, but the Tornadoes are always going to be looking to get a little bit more here as we close in on the end of the second quarter. Hightower gets it over into the hands of Hunter. Back to Hightower, into the corner for Hensley. Hensley has his pocket pick there, and the Geese now have possession of the ball. Trailing 23-7. Pass comes up top for Groddert. Drive inside here. And I believe they're going to call an off-the-ball foul on A-Town. So A-Town will pick up its 5th foul of the first half. Really not in range of putting the Wethersfield in the bonus with just over 30 seconds remaining. Pass comes over for Keene, who's able to jump up and grab it. Keene will drive inside. Floater on the way is no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Layup no good. Rebound secured by the Tornadoes. Just under 20 seconds remaining. Looking to get a couple quick points here before the end of the half. And that pass smartly broken up down there by Keegan Jacobson. That could have been an easy 2 points on the other end for the Tornadoes with a nice play from Jacobson. Saves the basket. Quick inbounds here. Back into the corner. Pump fake pull-up jump shot on the way is no good. Rebound fought for underneath. 5 seconds remaining. Keene has it. Crosses half court. Looking to pull up. He gets the pass down low, and that shot won't count. Didn't go in anyway. So it's the Tornadoes here. 23-7. They have the lead at the end of one. Again, this has been TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break. I think we have a halftime interview queued up, and we'll be right back with you before the start of the second half.
All right, welcome back here. I'm with Dr. Ed Card from MDH. And Dr. Card, you're a face that a lot of people throughout Macomb. I've worked in Macomb in media for a long time, so I've heard your name, seen advertisements with your name and picture in it for, we're not going to talk about how long, but it's been a while, okay? You're quote-unquote retiring, sort of, but you're the chief medical officer still.
True. I am no longer doing surgery. I'm no longer doing clinical medicine. I have two very good partners coming in who are going to be taking over the clinical side of things. And I want to be there for them to help them with the transition into private practice and just provide some support. They don't need a whole lot of support, but for what they do need, I want to be there. And then I'm transitioning into full-time administrative position as the chief medical officer, which puts me in charge of the quality program, the patient safety program, and the med staff office, as well as utilization management. And those are all areas that we've been working on in the past. And I've been chief medical officer for 2 years, but now I can devote a lot more time, a lot more energy to improving those programs, and by extension then improving the quality and safety of care at our hospital.
I feel like that seeing you, as many years as you put in at MDH, and being willing and able to stick around after you're done doing surgery, you're done doing your clinical hours, you're willing to stay here. To me, that must mean that you feel like MDH is on the right track and doing things the way you want it to be done, right?
I thoroughly believe that. I think we're in a better place now, clinically, administratively, and with the new surgeons. I think we're in a better place than we've been in all the time that I've been here. And while we've tried not to mention it, it's only been 38 years.
So you have a few things up your sleeve that you can, the new guys and girls and whoever might come after you while you're still here, you've got a few tricks you can probably teach them, right?
You pick up a couple of things in that long period of time of doing surgery. And when I started, I did a lot of vascular surgery, but most of that now is done by cardiology and radiology. So that has sort of faded, but we're doing a lot more laparoscopic things. Dr. Peck is actually trained in laparoscopy, took a fellowship. Dr. White is very, very good, and I think the two of them together, both women, but I think that they're going to be incredible. I really think they're going to be very, very good. And the strengths of one balance off the other areas for the other. It's really a very nice synergistic pairing of those two who are both very, very good.
And I would imagine that your license obviously is still going to be valid, so if it gets into a pinch and they call Dr. Card and say, hey, we need something right now, you're probably still here and able to do that?
I've been known to answer that. I'm still around and available if there are questions or problems or things, people need an extra pair of hands in the operating room or run into something they haven't seen before. I'm still going to be around for that, and in fact, helped with an operation this morning. So I think that's going to be a nice transition for me, because I don't have to just stop being in the operating room, and hopefully helpful for Dr. Peck and Dr. White as well.
I would imagine after 38 years, just stopping something would be like stopping cigarettes, right? It'd be really hard to do.
Oh, no.
No? Oh.
It's not being on call is pretty okay. I'm enjoying that. So that is not a difficult transition at all. Came to town when I was 29 years old and have been doing surgery here all that time. And you sort of go through phases. There's the scared phase when you're first starting. Then there's the I can't believe how exciting and fun this is. And I've moved into the third phase, which is this really is work. So I think it's time for me to move to other things, and certainly not compete for patients with our two new surgeons.
Well, I can speak for most of the people, I think, in Macomb and McDonough County. We're happy you're still around. Thank you for everything you've done through the years. I think that you've probably become a Macomb homie after spending over half your life here anyway, right?
Pretty close. I still can't trace back people's ancestry 3 generations like everybody else in town can. So I'm not a true Macombite yet. But the other side of that is that the community has been incredibly kind to me through the course of my career, in trusting me with their care and with their health. And I'm very grateful to the community for that as well. It's not been a one-way street at all.
Well, I'm Dwayne Hulett. This has been Dr. Ed Card. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with some more sports right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
And welcome back here to A-Town High School as we're getting ready to wrap halftime up. Hope you enjoyed that quick interview that we had. Just over 2 minutes remaining before we get back to the action. Again, the Tornadoes have the lead 23-7. They've looked extremely sharp here early on against Wethersfield, looking to do much of the same here in the second half. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, Illinois, serving soups, salads, sandwiches, homemade desserts, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast is served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all of the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner 124. All wine join your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Just a few of our great sponsors able to make this broadcast possible. Again, if you're listening to us, make sure you leave a comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on our next broadcast. I believe we're going to be having the West Prairie A-Town game here tomorrow night. I believe I'll be on the call for that. So that should be a good one, definitely. Two teams looking to pick up a win here in the middle of the season. As we're getting ready to get things underway here in the second half, starting for the Tornadoes coming out of a halftime break will be number 20, Lucas Andrews, number 3, Justin Keener, number 44, Aiden Stromson, number 5, Jacob Hall, and I believe that's going to be number 10, Dre Anderson over there. We'll get a quick lineup check in a second for the Eagles, for the Geese. As we're just to get underway here. That pass stolen by Anderson, able to read it all the way. Again, he'll look to slow the offense down here with this big lead. Gets the ball down low to Stromson. Face-up pass, gets it over to Hall. Faces the court, is able to bounce it into the corner. Back upside for Keener. Keener looks to drive. Layup partially blocked. Hall flew in for the rebound, couldn't quite secure it. Out there for the Flying Geese, it'll be number 22, Keegan Jacobson. Number 1, Kellen Keene. Number 2, Colin DeClerc. Number 3, Irvin Landwehr. And number 10, Devon Horry. Keene has it now. Wild floater on the way. Offensive rebound fought for. Pops outside to the three-point range into the hands of Landwehr, who gets it back to Keene. He drives again. Jump pass is stolen away by Anderson. Fast break for the Tornadoes. Anderson drives in. Nice bounce pass to Stromson, who gets the two-pointer up and good. And they're going to call an inbounding violation there, I believe. Was looking down, changing the scoreboard. Certainly what it seemed like. Stake there on the Wethersfield side, and A-Town will get the ball right back after they scored the two-pointer. Ball down low to Stromson, takes one dribble and good. Nice power dribble down low from Stromson. Gets the layup up and good. Landwehr has it. Hall fighting with the ball, trying to get it stolen away from a jump ball will be called, and it'll go toward the Tornadoes. 27-7, A-Town now up to a 20-point lead, 5:26 remaining in the third quarter. He says as he changes it to the third quarter and not the second. Gets the ball inside. Nice rebound from Stromson. Kind of lost track of where he was. Got it underneath behind the backboard. But he sticks with it and is able to draw the foul, so Stromson will take a trip to the line. looking to extend this A-Town lead past 20. First free throw is up and just barely off the front of the rim. Second free throw is on its way from Stromson. That one, it missed two. Rebound fought for underneath. A-Town coming up high with some pressure off the rebound. The East are able to get it away now into the hands of Keene. Looks to drive on Hall. Hall partially cuts him off and pulls it back out. Nice drive there. Floater on the way from Horry is up and good. Nice floater there from Devin Horry. And the Geese get their first field goal of the new half. Stromson fakes the mid-range, takes it straight to the rim, gets the layup up and good. So Stromson has put together a nice run of his own here to start the second half for the Tornadoes. That was a heck of a move there, just pump faking that mid-range jump shot and taking it hard to the hole. Keene has it now, jump pass down low for Horry, who's able to get the two-pointer up and good. 29-11 now. Keene, great vision there on the jump pass. Usually coaches will tell you not to leave your feet on passes like that in case the passing lane gets cut off, but Keene makes it work somehow, as we'll see Andrews there getting the two-pointer for the Tornadoes on the other end. Great defense up there from Jacob Hall. On Keene, he's been pestering him all night. Into the hands here, floater bank shot on the way is good from Jacobson. And the Geese now starting to show a little bit of life here. Anderson passes over to the right wing. Andrews has it. Anderson to Stromson. Stromson hands it back to Anderson, drives in. Nice gather and finish there. That is a tough finish with the right hand there, folks. Driving inside, almost got caught in line with the backboard and just flipped it up and in. And Stromson's able to read the pass. Fast break on the way. And nice hands down there from Landwehr, able to stick with Stromson. Maybe a little bit too lax on the layup. Has it tipped out of bounds. So we'll get some substitutions here on the Geese side. It'll be Cameron Forsyth, Jonathan Torres, and number 20, Drew Hornback. And a quick two-pointer up and good off the inbound. Pass fake from Jacobson, takes it inside. Over for Hornback. Torres has it now. Again, A-Town just pestering all of these ball handlers, coming up high and meeting them, making all these passes really hard, not letting anybody get by them. Kick out pass for Torres. Torres will drive inside, try to get it to the corner, but Hall is there, takes it away, looking to push the break. Baseball pass up for Stromson, and it gets the bucket and the harm. And one opportunity for Eden Stromson on the Tornadoes side. Heck of a finish there from Stromson. As Alex Fouch will check in for the Tornadoes. And Stromson gets a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. If he can convert at the line, he doesn't. Rebounded by Keene. Keene pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Jacobson. Kicks out for Hornbeck, over for Torres. Torres back up top for Keene, surveying the defense. He's able to get it down low. Power dribble kick out for Jacobson. Three on the way is no good. Hall came flying in for the rebound, couldn't get a hand on it. Keene, quick three on the way, is way long. Torres able to save it inside for the Geese, and a foul will be called. Believe that's going to be going on Justin Keener, and it does. So the Tornadoes pick up their first foul of the second half. And a timeout will be called. We'll stay right here and get a couple live reads in. Face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Bushnell's only furniture store, M&B Furniture, is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureiinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. So a turnover on the Wethersfield side will result in A-Town ball as Fouch has it. Now, cross-court pass over for Hall, is able to get it inside. Bounce pass back out for Fouch, who has a pair of threes in this game. Hall gets into the corner for Hightower, back outside for Hall. Again, 1:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Don't got to go super quick, maintaining this big lead as Jacobson's able to steal it away. And if you're Wethersfield, got to go on a big run here. Got to get something going headed into the fourth corner because it has been all tornadoes here. Long outlet pass up for Hall is good. Nice pass there from Drew Fouch up to Jacob Hall. That's not a pass you see every player make at this level, but it was a beauty of one there. As the ball comes over on the left wing for Torres, who has it taken away. Hightower is able to stick with it, and it's going to be almost poked out of bounds by Hornbeck. Into the corner, tried to get it over for Hall. Pass was a little bit offline. It'll be a turnover on the A-Town side. Number 25, Kaden Graddert, checks in for Wethersfield. Pass comes into Hornbeck, who'd take the ball up the court here. He's got Hightower on him. Gets the screen, tried to feed it inside. Would have been a nice pass, but Torres just couldn't get a handle on it. A little bit too much steam on that one. Again, it's the right idea, spotting Torres on that backdoor cut. Just some of those possessions you'd like to have back. A lot of turnovers facing the Wethersfield right now. Got to cut down on those if they want to get back into this one. Fouch has it on the right wing. Into the corner for Hightower. Bounce pass down low is taken away by Jacobson. He looks to push the pace. He's met by Hall. Stop layup is good. Three seconds remaining here. Hall's going to have to shoot it, and no good. And they call a travel before the shot anyway. So the third quarter will end 15-39 in favor of Tornadoes. Geese going to try to mount a comeback here in the fourth quarter. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you. Providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
And welcome back as we're getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 39-15, the Tornadoes lead. Again, Wethersfield going to have to mount a comeback of sorts. Trying to make this thing competitive down the stretch. Inbound will come over for Hornbeck. Hornbeck with Hightower on him. Into the hands of DeClerc. Back over for Hornbeck. He's able to get it inside temporarily, but it's knocked away. And here comes Hall trying to get it up the court, but Hornbeck playing some great transition defense there. He's able to tip it out of bounds. Save some points on the other end. DeClerc inbounds to Hornbeck. Over for Jacobson. He's got Mason on him. Back into the corner, hand off a Hornback, pull up jump shot, a little bit long, rebound, fought for underneath. It lands into the hands of the Tornadoes, and Hall will walk it up here. Over to the right wing for Mason. Tried to bounce it down low for Scheckler, but Scheckler was in a little bit of a different position than Mason maybe thought. Threw it right into the hands of Wethersfield. Here's Landwehr down inside for Jacobson, who just bullies his way inside. Two-pointer up and good. I mean, Jacobson just put his head down. Got to the rim there. Hall into the corner for Fouch. Who has a pair of corner threes. He gets it inside. That's Scheckler down there banging down low. He'll draw the foul and take a trip to the line. Kellen Keene will check back in for the Flying Geese after the first free throw from Scheckler. And his first free throw is up and good. Again, Keene check back in on the Wethersfield side, as well as Justin Keener for A-Town and Lucas Andrews for A-Town as well. Second free throw up and good for Scheckler. Again, A-Town just able to maintain this lead. Never really threatened much in this one. It was a bit of a slow start in the first quarter, but they blew it open in the second. And A-Town just really, Wethersfield just really hasn't been able to battle back. As Scheckler will come out and Stromson will come in, who's been huge in this second half for the Tornadoes. Down for Hall, who has it. Gets it back up top into the hands of Keener. Keener back to Hall at the free throw line. Up for Andrews, bounce pass in the corner for Fouch. Rims in and out. Stromson's right there for the offensive rebound, putback bucket. That's kind of just what Aiden Stromson does. I mean, he just bangs down low, gets his hands on a lot of these offensive rebounds, and when he's able to get to position inside, he almost always finishes it. Great touch down low. Back up top for Keene. Gets into the hands of Jacobson, throws a wild jump hook hard off the backboard. Hall fights for it, and a foul will be called. Foul will go on number 3, Irvin Landwehr on the Wethersfield side. Number 24, Parker Miskinis will check in for Wethersfield. Into the hands of Hall, who bounce pass for Haas Durth. Back up top for Hall. Skip pass over for Keener. Keener back to Hall. Floater rims in and out. Rebound fought for Hall, sticking with it. Bounce pass for Fouch. He's got 2 threes already. Make it 3 threes. Alex Fouch knocks down a 3. Extends the A-Town lead. 3 threes in the game again for Alex Fouch. Been able to provide a spark off the bench for the Tornadoes. Keene passes it right into the hands of Fouch, who's running the break. Nice feed there over for Hall. Layup up and good. Fouch was able to slow down and throw that kind of wraparound bounce pass over to Hall, who was able to convert to 2 points. Hornback has it. Keene's able to get inside. Quick turnaround jump shot off the right side of the backboard into the hands of Hall. Hall over for Fouch. Maybe thought about shooting that one. Decides to pull it down out for Keener. Keener will shoot the pull up free throw line jump shot. Banks it off the backboard and good. And a timeout will be called on the A-Town side. Believe it'll basically just be for substitution, so we'll stick right here. Maybe they are going to talk it over a little bit. This Tornadoes lead 50-17 here with 3:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All of this for only $42 per year, or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Big lead here late for the Tornadoes. So they're able to get some subs in off the bench. Number 40 is out there, Dervin Haas-Dirth for the Tornadoes, as well as Alex Fouch. Cash Hensley is out there. Number 21, Bryson Harn, as well as number 24, Tegan Hunter. Wethersfield able to get it down low with a big block down there from Harn, who just checked into the game. Able to make a little bit of an impact there. Garcia inbounds for Wethersfield. Drive inside here, floater on the way, no good. Is able to get his own rebound and fought for it under there. I believe that was Horry down there. Nice job able to stick with the offensive rebound. Corrals in his own miss and gets the 2-pointers up and good. Getting Tornadoes lead 50-19. Working the ball around here into the hands of Fouch. Fouch over for Hunter, into the corner for Haas-Dirth, back up for Hunter. Again, trying to work it down low. They get it down low. Kick out, 3-pointer on the way. Rims out. Haas-Dirth is able to secure the offensive rebound. 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer on the way, looked good. Just a little bit long. So we'll get some more substitutions checking in. Gabe Nix comes into the game, as well as Cameron Allen on the A-Town side. Ethan Grubb will check in, as well as number 24, Tegan Hunter. And a 3 there, excuse me, that's Mason Cooper who checked into the game. He checks right in and hits the 3. So Cooper comes in off the bench, is able to knock down the quick corner 3 off the inbounds. And Cooper almost gets the steal there. If he can stick with it, he will get it. Couldn't quite get there. Nice hands there from Cooper anyhow. Drive in, floater, won't touch rim. Offensive rebound. Fought for underneath by Wethersfield. Step back 3 off the backboard and the side of the rim. A-Town rebounds it. Baseball pass up for Nix, who can't secure it. Under a minute to go here of action. Over into the left wing. Drive inside from Horry. Tries to get it back up top, and that's going to be a back court. No one touched it. The clock will run here. 30 seconds remaining of this game. It's looking like it's going to be an A-Town W. Can't imagine any other outcome at this point in the game. Over for Cooper, back up top. Gets it into the corner. Nix has it now. Cooper will put up another 3. It won't go. Rebound secured by Wethersfield. What's presumably going to be their last possession of the game. 5 seconds remaining. Looking to push the pace here. Looking to shoot the 3 at the buzzer. It won't go. So that'll be the end of the JV contest. It's the A-Town Tornadoes picking up the win. 53-19 over the Wethersfield Flying Geese. Again, we'll have the varsity portion of tonight's contest coming at you after this. If you're new and this is your first stream, the way this will work is there's going to be a second stream in about 5 minutes before game time. We'll go live on that one. It'll be titled something along the lines of A-Town Varsity Boys matchup versus Wethersfield. To access that, just scroll down a little bit, go to our YouTube channel, click on the little icon. It'll take you there. And when we go live, it'll show up on there. So for John Burton and Carter, who is running the camera for me, this has been TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. The JV portion of